Good morning. You're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our morning show. It's brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman, and joining us in this segment, we've got Board President Crystal Baker of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce stopping in for that bi-weekly chamber chat. Crystal, good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning. I am wonderful. Just a little cold. How about yourself?
Well, we were just talking about just that. A little cold to start the day, and really not happy about, like, you go from Chili Fest where it was just beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I know some people are like, oh, it's a touch too hot for October. It's like, take it while you got it, because now it's just nosedive.
Downhill.
36 degrees to start the morning. Not a fan of that. What I am a fan of is hearing about new members, which we continue to get, and this is no different today. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm excited. We have 3 to talk about today and even more rolling in, but the first one is Dr. Chris Drays with Soft Wave Therapy. Soft wave therapy is a breakthrough treatment that's trusted by professional athletes, top universities, and leading healthcare providers nationwide, and now it's available locally. I believe it was one of the first clinics around the area. This addition means Taylorville residents have access to world-class innovative care without having to travel far. We're incredibly excited that their Taylorville clinic is bringing truly cutting-edge regenerative technology right here to our community. I know they use like high-frequency sound waves to help heal. Versus, so it's non-invasive, non-surgical treatment.
That is interesting. So it's a sound wave therapy. And is it just probably certain frequencies? Then I assume like one is a calming one, maybe, if you're needing that. I don't want to get you too in the weeds.
I have no idea, but if you check out their website, chrisdrays.com, that's Chris Drays, DREAS.com, you'll find a lot more information.
Okay, sound wave therapy, just one of the new members. And where is that located here in Taylorville?
That is going to be 111 West Poplar. It's kind of near behind Angelo's Express area, and they're currently open Tuesday, Thursdays, but I think in November they're going to expand their hours.
Okay. Well, I've got to say, I like stuff like this personally. I like the thought of trying something kind of out of the box or different, and to hear that is a thing. I mean, everybody's probably seen a video of like a sound that just calms the brain immediately. I've seen those out there, but that sounds like a cool deal.
I read something today on their website that kidney stones. So they use like sound blast to blast kidney stones like through the back with a machine.
Really?
It's similar to that, but maybe not as strongly set. I'm not sure, but yeah, check out the website, get some more information.
Sound wave therapy, Dr. Drays.
Chris
Drays.
Yes.
With sound wave therapy, just one of the 3 new members. What else do we have on the board?
We have Wendell Surveying. It's a surveying company located in Taylorville, owned by Brent Wendell, a licensed Illinois professional land surveyor. He offers a variety of services, including boundary surveys, construction stakeouts, topographic studies, and ALTA surveys. Wendell Land Surveying works with clients to provide accurate land measurements and documentation for property and development needs in the area.
Okay. And with it being hunting season, I could see that being a decent time to maybe make sure you know where your property lines are.
Absolutely.
Out there. Something we talked to Jim not too long ago about. Wendell Surveying. Here locally, like office-wise, where can you find him?
So I'm not sure if he has an actual office, but you can find him on wendellsurveying.com or contact him by phone 217-652-9721. Again, that's Brent Wendell.
And that is just, I mean, you go from 2 very different things, right? Sound wave therapy to land surveying.
We cover all businesses.
That is what we do with the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. We're speaking with Board President Crystal Baker currently here on WTIM. That is 2 of the 3 new members. What about the 3rd?
And then we have Julie Mayer, realtor. So she is a real estate agent in Taylorville, affiliated with Kennedy Real Estate, and represents clients on the seller and buyer sides. If you want to contact Julie for your real estate needs, please give her a call, 217-825-3748, or contact her through Kennedy Real Estate.
My goodness. So yeah, we're talking 3 very different things.
That's
then.
Right.
Land surveying, sound wave therapy, and then now Julie Mayer, a realtor with Kennedy Real Estate. Okay. Now, in this case here, these new members, what are we roughly at right now in terms of members? Because you just keep bringing them to me.
Oh, goodness. I couldn't even tell you. I honestly
couldn't
even tell you. But we put all of our members are listed on our website. Also, you can find them in our weekly newsletter every Friday. So we keep that list growing and rolling out.
Well, one day it would be awfully funny to try and see how many we could name, because I mean, you guys just keep adding to it.
And I believe we got some more this week that I haven't put out yet. So.
Okay. Well, then we'll see you back in 2 weeks and we'll chat about those then. Anything else when it comes to your new members? Anything you'd like to put out there about it?
Honestly, just again, check out our website, check out all of our members. We want to help them the best they can, and we're so thankful that our membership keeps growing.
Sure thing. chamber news. I know you've got plenty of it, I'm sure. What about it?
So we've said this before, but we want to remind everyone that the chamber is the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, and we want to serve the whole Christian County area as well as extended areas. We'd love to invite all to businesses in and around Taylorville to look at the Chamber of Commerce, the improvements and advancements we have made over the last few months, and to see how our membership can benefit their businesses and our Greater Taylorville area as a whole.
Okay. Now we did touch a little bit on that, but we didn't really get to dive into it. Christian County, Stonington, Morrisonville, Palmer. I mean, you keep going down the list, and I'm
Edinburgh,
not even adding
Pana,
right, or Assumption. I'm really not adding some of those towns that I'm thinking of here. For you guys right now, how are we kind of trying to maybe push ourselves a little further into these areas? How are we trying to let these folks know that, hey, we'd like to have you on the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce?
I think our biggest thing is we've upped our marketing game quite a bit, and our website has greatly improved. So we push it out as much as we can. Word of mouth with businesses that we serve, our business after hours, inviting more people that way, newspaper, that type of thing. So
yeah. Well, and that's how you get it started. And then once a couple dominoes fall, then the rest do too. So we already added 3 new members. Chamber news wise, Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Anything else news-wise that you got for us today?
No news, but we're going to move on to chamber gift certificates.
Please do.
That works. Okay, so we have issued over $1,000 in chamber gift certificates in just the last 2 weeks. 100% of those dollars will be spent here in Taylorville to support local businesses. This program is designed to promote community members to shop local first. Gift certificates that spend like cash and can be used at any participating Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce member business. So how they work: you purchase a chamber gift certificate. You can do that online by our website, reach us by email or phone, redeem them. You use them like cash at any participating Taylorville local business. They do not ever expire. And then local businesses can redeem them back at the chamber for 100% of their value. So it's huge. And that's another way people can find out about chamber businesses. If you purchase gift certificates for a business after hours or an event that you have going on, then there's a QR code on that gift certificate, and it will list all of the participating businesses.
Okay. Chamber bucks
it's chamber gift certificates.
Okay. Yeah. Because that was just what I thought of immediately there, but $1,000 of them haven't been given away
in the past 2 weeks.
In the past 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah. And how they work, that was one thing I always kind of wondered. I knew that you had to redeem them or use them at an affiliated or a member business. But thank you for that breakdown, just to kind of let it know or be known a little bit more. So that's something we can just go to the website and we can just say, hey, I want 100.
Yeah, you can go to our website in our shop section, pick this specific amount that you want. They're created, and then they'll be contacted for pickup and any amount that they want.
Okay. And what's the response really from member businesses when it comes to that? Because I have to assume that they like to see chamber gift certificates being used.
Absolutely. And we've made it very easy for them to redeem. So if you've got a stack or even just one, you can contact us immediately and we'll write you a check for the gift certificate amount that you redeemed.
So that seems too easy. Chamber gift certificates under the shop section on the website. And just keep in mind, we are the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Business after hours is next up for us.
Well, speaking of our website, real quick, we also added a new service professionals page, and it's currently under construction, and will feature our members whose businesses do not fit into the shop here, eat here, play here, and stay here category pages in the explore section of the website. We're excited to be adding this additional page to make sure that all chamber members are featured on all of our platforms, as well as offering a comprehensive resource to anyone who visits our site. So just a little bit better breakdown to be able to find more service versus everything else. So We're listening, we're hearing everyone, and we want to make changes accordingly.
And you guys have made a lot of changes with the website, but I think that's a fitting one there as well too. We just talked about the 3 new members and how kind of all over the board they are.
Yeah.
So
it's my business as well. It fits more into a service than any of the rest of it. So it makes a lot of sense.
Sure thing. And for you, that is 3 bits of chamber news, but that website is really where you're going to want to go to find out the bulk of that information about the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Now, service professionals under there as well.
Yes.
Business after hours.
Business after hours. So we're pleased to report that our last business after hours, hosted by Wrights Furniture, was a success with a good turnout of the event, where we met and connected with fellow attendees, as well as learned so much about Wrights Furniture and their offerings. Not 1, but 2 custom furniture designers and a proprietary line of mattresses. Plan to attend the next business after hours, Connecting People with Heart, hosted by none other than Heart Media Group in Taylorville on November 12th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. We're looking forward to supporting Heart Media, touring the studio, and learning about everything you all do here at Heart Media.
Oof, well, yeah, if you're interested, I mean, I'm sure we can spill the beans a little bit, and that should be an interesting deal. November 12th for that as well. The Wrights Furniture, to hear that went well is a very good deal as well, though.
Absolutely.
I was just talking to, I believe it was not Alex, Devin Wright, and he was excited to be holding the business after hours, not just to get people in the building, but just to show that, hey, we
support the community as well.
Yes,
absolutely. We're already booking in. I mean, a lot of next year is already booked. It's growing and it's exciting, and we love to see the community involvement, us with them, but also them with us and the community.
Sure thing. And so if you're interested in a tour of radio stations, then your business after hours coming up is probably the best way in doing so. How do you kind of approach that with businesses? Is it just like, hey, are you interested in doing it? And they say, yeah, we sure are. And then you just go, all right, we'll pencil them in.
We actually have our ambassador program set up. So we have like 6 or 7 ambassadors who go around and check on our member businesses, ask if they have any questions, ask if they'd like to host a business after hours, or co-host one. We send it out in our weekly newsletter, things like that. But yeah, a lot of people are usually pretty excited to do it.
Okay. Can I ask you something then real quick with those ambassadors? Is that something that you're trying to have them stop by or contact one of your member businesses? Is that like a once a month thing that you're hoping for, once every quarter?
So we're not hitting every single business once a month, probably once a quarter. It's newer. Lori Simmons is running that for us. She's our ambassador liaison. So we want to hit our businesses as much as possible just to see what we can do for them.
Sure. And I think you have to do that in order to keep up with them too. Correct. You can't just hope that, what worked last year is going to be the same this year. Right. And so we
want to hear what their needs are.
Yeah, absolutely. I just hadn't asked you about that before. And so certainly came to mind there real quickly. Crystal, we're 12 minutes in. Do we hold on to upcoming events before the break? All right, we'll do so. Board President Crystal Baker with the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce joining us for our bi-weekly chamber chat here on WTIM, your information station.
WTIM.
Delivery to your boodroom, setup and removal. Visit the Yawn Exterminators at Just Beds on Montvale Drive, Springfield.
Just Beds.
Double your impact with sight and sound. Reach customers through our 6 regional radio stations, plus capture their attention with our 36 by 72-inch digital billboard right on Route 29 in Taylorville. That's nearly 11,000 drivers seeing your message every single day while they're already listening to your radio ads. Ready to maximize your reach? Call your regional radio account manager today and put your business in front of eyes and ears across Central Illinois. Regional radio is where your message gets noticed.
WTIM listeners from Witt to Shelbyville and Awanaco to Ramsey can now hear your information station even clearer at a new place on the FM dial. WTIM now has an additional dial position at 107.9, transmitting at some 280 feet from a tower on the south edge of Pana. Hear the latest local news and agriculture information, swap shop, and more in southern Christian, northern Fayette, and eastern Montgomery counties from WTIM. Even better now at 107.9 FM. Set a button on your radio for WTIM in the Pana area now at 107.9 FM.
The WTIM Swap Shop has gone virtual. Now you can list your items to buy, sell, trade, or give away absolutely free by posting them online. Just click on the Swap Shop icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Then click Create Account to create your free account. Complete the fields and hit Submit. Once your items are approved by station staff, they'll automatically show up on the Swap Shop page on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Yes, the WTIM Swap Shop is now online and still free. Check it out today.
This is Megan Lopez with Nesty's Burger Joint on the south side of the Taylorville Square. To see our menu, click on our icon on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
This is Shawless Nagel, Executive Director at Kimmer Village in Assumption. To learn more about our services, click on our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
And we're back with the WTIM Morning Show here on your information station and brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. Back around in this segment, we've got Crystal Baker, Board President with the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. We talk new members, chamber news, business after hours, and more. Now we want to turn our attention to upcoming events. I'm sure we've got a few to tell us about.
We do. We were just chatting over break about Taylorville Park District and all the amazing things they are going to be doing for the Christmas and the park season. So be sure to check out the Taylorville Park District Facebook page for a lineup of all the holiday events they have going on. Meanwhile, Halloween is right around the corner. So there are several Halloween activities coming up over the next week, including Trunk or Treat at Wright's Furniture tomorrow. The Monster Bash, hosted by the Taylorville Police and Fire Departments on Monday, where you'll find the Chamber and Small Town Downtown Taylorville teaming up to support the event and the community with a game station and, of course, handing out candy to all of the attendees.
Love that.
Susie's Resale will be hosting a boutique and artisan vendor pop-up shop on Friday, October 31st. We can't let the kiddos have all the fun, so the adults need a little fun too.
Good.
Be on the lookout for more information on the annual Persimmons Party with the Christian County Historical Society on Saturday, November 1st. And again, you can get more information on all of these activities going on our community events calendar on our website, TaylorvilleChamber.com.
Annual Persimmon Party, the Monster Bash, Susie's Resale Boutique, Trunk or Treat with Wright's Furniture, Taylorville Christmas in the Park, and again, just go to the calendar of events. It would be a little bit easier on you probably.
Giving you a little highlight, but you'll see a lot more there.
Okay. Crystal, we're still us. We are still doing our thing here today. So for your upcoming events, is that something I've asked you a couple questions I guess I've not dove into with you necessarily. Is that something that a member business can just send you a quick email, give you a quick call, and just say, hey, I'd love to find myself on that calendar of events?
Absolutely. Please do that. I mean, there's multiple ways to contact us. Email us via the website. You can Facebook message us if that's easier for you. Also, if it's something you want in our newsletter on Fridays, we have a submission request form that you can fill out and just send us your flyer and all the information. We'll get that shared for you.
Crystal, what's got you most excited right now? Obviously, you're on the tail end of Chili Fest. You're probably still there's probably still a lot going on upstairs after Chili Fest, and we're going to start turning our attention to it and more things coming up. But right now, what's this time of year for the Chamber of Commerce?
It is so important to be involved in our community. So there's going to be a lot going on with all of the holidays, with Christmas. We want to participate in everything to show that we're active in the community. We care about our businesses, but also everyone who lives here. We want to be part of the parades and the functions, the Halloween events, and know that you have a chamber that supports the entire community.
Sure thing. And on top of that, with the website, what there has been, would you say, the biggest bit or the biggest thing that you have really done and changed, or the best response that you've gotten to all these changes?
I think the entire website as a whole, if you ever saw it before, I mean, it is night and day difference. So we are really representing our businesses the best way that we can at this point.
I believe that to be true. Crystal, anything else that we'd like to get out there with about 30 seconds to go?
Yeah, real quick. I know Chili Fest is over, but we want to put a huge, huge, huge thank you to all of our volunteers who helped make Chili Fest happen for us. We are all volunteers with the chamber, but we brought in a lot of businesses, who supported us, and just community members who volunteered their time to make it a huge success.
And it sure was on this end. I do want to thank you personally here while I've got you for a moment. Got to talk to April for a second too, but that was smooth for us on this end. And I'm excited for next year to do just the same.
Wonderful. We are so glad to have you guys there.
Absolutely. Crystal, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Crystal Baker, Board President of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, joining us on WTIM, your information station.